Shalom, shalom. But check this out. Make sure this. But check this out. Make sure it's everything running. Check this out. Make sure it's everything running. All right, we good. We good. Let me turn it down. All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Nasi. Come back at you again another video. But before anything, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Natham Bala Haskom Shasharala. That's give double honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders of Israel, Master to teach well. And Wa Shalom, Baba Bakio Shasharala. That's peace, blessed, elect of Israel. All right, so this is basically gonna be another Shabbat lesson. Really what I want to get in touch with is basically things are heating up. And it's only going to get harder. So we must basically be diligent, continue to be diligent, continue to pray, continue to fast, strengthen the spiritual, and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. And then it's a saying, that made me, what inspired me to do this lesson. What was inspired by this lesson was a saying. And the saying is, let me see, let me go to it. The saying is, the wind blows as hardest the closer you get to the mountaintop. All right, so we're climbing this mountain, man. All right, and we're getting closer and closer to the mountaintop. All right, so do we stop and turn around, or do we slow down to climb? No, you gotta weather the storm. You gotta continue to weather the storm, man. All right, and with you climbing this mountaintop, it said that the winds blow harder. It blows as hardest the closer you get to the mountaintop. So we're finna reach. We're closer than what we believe to reaching what we're trying to get, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, the Lord is finna return, man. This kingdom is crumbling. This kingdom is falling, man. All right, but if you catch yourself in diverse temptations or different weird scenarios and different troubles. All right, like I did my last video was basically going into distractions. You know, that all comes with that wind. It's all while that wind is blowing, the whole objective is to slow you down. All right, that wind is going to try and slow you down. That wind is going to try and freeze you out. It's going to try and stop you from getting to where you want to be. But you can't let it. You see, watch what it says. It says the wind blows the hardest the closer you get to the mountaintop. That doesn't mean you quit. You see, because what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua didn't instill a quitting mentality in his men. All right. It says it just means you need to add more layers. Never quit. All right. You just need to add more layers so that you can what? You can weather the storm, man. All right. It's all about what? Weathering the storm and continuing and rolling with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So with that, I'm probably just gonna grab a couple scriptures. We're gonna get into it. I didn't really want to make this too long. So let me see. The first scripture I'm gonna get is what I'm looking for. You're probably gonna get. And what I really want, I might get. I'm gonna get First Peter's. That's first thing we gonna get. All right. So this is First Peter's 5 and verse 8. All right. Because we're speaking about what? With these winds blowing, it causing and certain different distractions and things trying to slow you down. This is the first scripture I'm going to get. It says, be sober, be vigilant. All right. So let me get this. I'm going to get this. We're going to get into these words too. All right. It said to basically be sober and be what? Vigilant. Sounds to me as being alert, being aware. We've been seeing brothers doing videos about being alert. Having what? Your head on the swivel, paying attention. All right. But at the same time, maintaining your focus on the goal, maintaining your focus on what? Reaching that mountaintop. All right. It says, be sober, be vigilant. Let's get these words. Be vigilant. All right. We're going to get vigilant. It says to watch. All right. Because what? We were said to be watchmen. You see, the scriptures speak about what? In Isaiah about us what those watchmen will no longer hold their peace. All right, hold on their peace. What are they screaming? They're screaming out what prophecy? They're prophesying and telling you what is coming, man. All right. It says to give strict attention. So it's basically telling you to basically be what? Be alert, be aware of your surroundings, because you still have to understand and know that what we wrestle not against flesh and blood but principalities and spirits. So these things are going to try and attack you and knock you off your course, man. All right, like a quick you know like a quick scenario, like like you be without a job or you lose your job, and it's all distractions, you know and you can't let it worry you, or take your attention off what's going on, because this is a lot happening right now. All right, so we have to be alert. We have to have our head on the swivel. We must have our awareness on an all-time high. All right, it says give strict attention, be cautious. It says cautious and be active. So we must be active. What? Yeah, Elder Tahar, what the elder that he declared this year to be what? Hastening the coming of the Lord, being active, man. All right. It says be cautious. With cautiousness, it comes with paying attention, making sure, you're watching for your adversary, the devil, man. You see, it says to take heed lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtake one. You see, so you gotta be aware, lest ye be overtaken by what? Sudden destruction and calamity. You don't want these things to overtake you. You see, that's why the scriptures tell you that what? We are not of the night, but of the day. For we know it that what? The day of the Lord coming as a thief in the night, man. You see? But what? Those that are of darkness is going to catch them by surprise. All right. So that's vigilant. That's basically being vigilant. All right. It says be sober, be vigilant, being basically what? Alert, aware. All right. Spiritually, have your senses heightened, man. It says because your adversary, the devil, all right, not just only speaking of what the spiritual Satan, but also what? Esau Edom, man. All right. It says as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, man. Seeking to basically take you down, man. Because the scriptures tell you what Yahweh Shah said, what he told me, say what Simon, he was like Simon, Satan seeketh to sift thee as wheat, man. All right. And with that sift, when you go into that sift, it basically means to the verge of overthrow. You see, seeking to basically what take you down. All right. Shalom Maki Abashmi Ashabashmi Kakarash Prakata. All right, so this I'm gonna jump to First Timothy 4:1. All right, because we're speaking about it not only being what physical things, but these things are actually spiritual. So when these winds are being blown while you're climbing this mountain, you still got to keep your focus on Yahbashim Yahushua, man. It's kind of like the scripture telling in Ephesians about the fiery darts. All right, it says, now the Spirit speaketh expressively. All right, that in the latter times, are we not in the latter times? All right, it says, some shall depart from the faith. All right, why? Because what? Giving heed to seducing spirits. When you go into seducing, it basically means something to basically try and turn you away from what? Your mission objective. Our mission objective is to climb. No surrender, no retreat. Climb that mountain, man, till we reach that mountaintop. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. You see, so those winds, all right, that was basically being blown, it made certain men pull away from the climb. And it caused them to basically divert and turn away. We don't want that. You don't want that to happen. That's because what? They wasn't being sober. They wasn't being vigilant. All right. You want to be alert. I'm gonna get that word too. Even though brother's been doing videos on being alert, I'm gonna get that word. That's a spirit. Let me see. Let me get this word. Alert. Alert is quick to notice an unusual potential dangers or difficult circumstances. Vigilant. We just went into it. It says, hey, I'm gonna read it again. Alert is to be what? Quick to notice. Who's going to be quick to notice? Those men that are what? Set on that watchtower. Those men that are set on that post, man. Because what? They're watching. We must watch. By what? Redeeming the time, man. Because we know. All right. It says, quick to notice an unusual or potential dangerous or difficult circumstances, man. All right, because the scriptures tell you that what? A prudent man foreseeth the evil, and he do what? He hideth himself. All right, because what? He's seeing it. He's seeing the things that are come. We're seeing the things that are come. That's why the scriptures tell you. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna get this right quick. Get in the apocrypha. That's why the scriptures say this. Where I'm at. All right, this is Second Ezra 15 and verse 1. All right, it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, which we have, which is in this book." All right, because this is what people don't understand, that this book gives away the game plan. All right, it gives us the future, and yet it gives us the future and the prophecy and who we are as our history book, but it also gives us the advantage and the game plan of our enemies, man. All right, it says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and they are true." These words and these prophecies, they are faithful and they are true, because what, they must come to pass, man. You see, but by you being alert and you paying attention to the things that are around you, you will know. All right, you will be able to I'm gonna get it. By you redeeming the time and paying attention to the things, doing your job, you will know. All right, that's why you see that brothers doing videos and basically dealing with prophecy, man, letting you know what's going on in the earth, letting you know what's going on in the world. All right, paying attention to your news articles and everything that you have that lets you know when something new is happening, man. All right, that's being redeeming the time. That's being vigilant. That's being having your alert. All right, it says this Second Ezra 9 and 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently." All right. And when you go into the word diligently, it basically means thoroughly, basically caring about what your job, your duty, man. All right. It says, because what our duty is, what, not only just to work and spew out prophecy, but it's all to do what? Please Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. To be found in favor with the Lord, so we don't be partakers of the indignation. If you don't do your job, you get fired, man. All right. It says diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, because you're sitting on that high tower, you are up, you're prophesying, you're watching, you're seeing, you're alert, quick to notice an unusual, potential dangers or difficult circumstance. You're vigilant. The state of being watchful for possible danger. That's a good one right there. You see, Khan, that's the precept right there. That's the precept I was really quoting. Khan, the water. All right. This the brother precept. It says, Isaiah 62 and 6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem." All right, which shall never hold their peace day nor night, man. All right, day nor night is the men of the Lord holding their peace. You have brothers in different time zones, man. All right, some might be asleep, but some up doing is never a dull moment, basically. All right, they're not holding their peace. They're sounding that alarm, sounding that trumpet to let you know what war is coming to the land, man. All right, because the scriptures tell you in the book of Numbers to basically sound that alarm, to sound that trumpet. All right, when these things are come, I'm gonna get that too. It says, "Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, man. Hold not your peace, hold not your tongue, man." You see, keep not silent. We make mention of Yahweh Shema Shah. We letting you know that what the Lord is coming. All right. But with that, it's not just no 1 year here and high and by, man. You gotta be out vigilant, circumspect, man. All right. Pushing the words, pushing prophecy, man, to let the people know, man. All right. This is verse 7. It says, "And give him no rest." Give who no rest? Yahweh Shemi Shai, man. You see, that's scripture say, "Give his ears no rest," man. You see? It said, and that's what we should be doing now, man. Praying to Yahweh Shemi Shai that what this be the year. Praying to Yahweh Shemi Shai that what he come and render, man, and receive his people, man. All right. It says, he that it says, till he establish, you see, until he set everything up in what? Righteousness. All right. It says, until he make Jerusalem a praise on the earth, man. And that's what's soon to come, man. All right. Jerusalem basically being what? A praise on the earth again, because the Lord is coming to avenge Jerusalem. All right. And those that fought against it, man. All right. So where I was, Second Ezra 9. It says, signs past, which I have told thee, like the brother precept, being that watchman. All right. It says what? Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, we're seeing these things. We're seeing earthquakes. You see, the precept itself, I said watchmen up. So with these watchmen, They're not gonna hold their peace. They're gonna shoot for what is to come into the land, man. They're letting you know what they see afar off through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. That's like with Jeremiah. When you read in Jeremiah, all right, the Lord let Jeremiah see the coming of the Lord. The Lord showed Jeremiah actually us going into captivity, man. All right. And guess what? He prophesied. He let it be known. And that's how we're able to read it now and have that understanding now, man. All right. It says, and it's just showing the power of prophecy and actually, holding out your peace. It's hard. All right. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we're looking at these signs. We're looking at the things and that's like we were saying, that the Lord gave us the game plan. The Lord gave us what we needed to know. You see? So we're looking at the times and hastening the coming of the Lord. And we seeing that, man, this place ain't got too long, man. All right. It says, then shalt thou will understand as the Most High that spake of those things from the days that were before thee, before our time. These things were spoken. It says days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Even from the beginning, it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and an end, and the end is made manifest, man. Everything has an ending, man. Just like everything has a beginning. All right. All right. Let me just turn that up a little bit. I got a little chilly. It says, even some read again in verse 6, it says, even so the time also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings. It says and endings and effects and signs, man. And we're seeing the effects. We're seeing what? These signs, man. All right. That's how we're able to let you know what is to come. You see, but not only giving being vigilant and everything that we're reading about, that's not only being circumspect about prophecy, it's been circumspect about everything around you, man. All right. Because what? It's everything is why these winds are blowing hard, everything is set out, the fire is turned up. So it's going to be a lot of things that come about to try and knock you off your path and what you have going now, man. All right, but we must maintain the focus. Like it said, it don't mean quit because the winds are blowing even harder. You see, it's going to get harder. You see, the Lord set it up for his men to go through what hard times. All right, to make them. It's not to break you, but it's to make you like the sand in the world. It said, what don't kill you make you stronger, man. You see. So back in 1 Timothy 4 and verse 1, it says, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits. Because what? Those winds is speeding up. Everything is getting harder, man. All right. It said in the latter times, man, depart from the faith, man. All right. It says giving heed to seducing spirits. Seducing basically means what? Something that is to set forth to turn. I'm gonna get it. To turn you away from what? Your objective. All right. Seducing is going into what? The opposite. I'm gonna get the word just for edification's sake. Come on, man. Damn. It's not loading. But it basically, seducing goes to something to steer you away and turn you away from your path. All right, here we go. Seducing. It says wandering, rovering, misleading. It says what? Leading into error, to lead you into error, man. These strong winds are blowing, man, to basically what? Try and what? Distract you. Because if you climbing them, you gotta think about it. A person that's climbing the mountain and the winds are so strong, that takes a lot of focus and concentration. Because if you're not focusing and concentrating and paying attention, all right, you can easily basically fall away. You can easily stumble and fall, man. All right. But what? We gotta be vigilant. We gotta be circumspect. Where I was, I think I'm still right here. All right. Right here. It says seducing spirits and doctors of devils. So they turned away. They dropped the plow and they went about, because what? We spoke about what? This thing being controlled by spirits, right? All right. Watch what happens. It says, and doctors of devils, they gave heed to these things. They let these things come into them and take them over, man. All right. It says, speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with hot iron. You see, speaking lies. You went from speaking what was right and going into what righteous things to basically what speaking things that that ain't got nothing to do. That basically the rudiments of the world, man. You see, tremors and dial for love and shit like that, man. You see, but the main objective is what, showing you that what, you can't let these distractions, you can't let this win knock you off. You got to keep your focus and your eye single towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, let me get this precept real quick. I'm gonna get let me see. This is Mark 13 and verse 33. It says, I'm gonna read 32 because it goes into no man knoweth the day. All right, so it says, but of the day and that hour knoweth no man. So we don't know when the Lord is coming back, man. All right. It says, no man, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. So these things, this is with the Father, man. It says, take heed. You see, so being that you don't know when the Lord is coming back, so that should give you the most, it gives you the want to even take heed. Taking heed basically means, well, pay attention, be alert, man. All right, because you don't know when he's coming, but these prophecies let you know the closer and closer you get to those times, man. You see, because we just read it in 2nd Ezra 9. He said, when you start to see these times pass, then you will know that it's the time that the highest shall visit the earth which he made. It said, I'm gonna keep reading. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going down too on this. It's got some meat on here. It says, take ye heed, watch and pray, man. This is the things that we're supposed to be doing. Being occupied in prophecy and what, giving his ears no rest, praying and calling out to the Lord, because the Lord said to what, set a mark on them that what, sigh and cry, man. You see, and that mark goes into that exemption from judgment. So you want to make sure that you're basically in good standards with the Lord. Even though these winds are blowing, the Lord promised that what, these things wasn't going to overtake us, man. He promised that in Isaiah, I think Isaiah 43, he tell you that what the fire, you will not be burned, and the waters won't overtake you, and none of these things are going to overtake you, man. All right. It says, know it when the time is what, for the Son of Man is a man taking a far journey, all right, who left his house. All right. Because what Yahweh told us that what, I go to prepare a place for you, man. All right. It says, and gave authority to his servants. He gave authority to his servants, man. All right, the prophets, man. We have the authority. We have, because what the Lord told you that what he was going to set up his men, all right, to give you righteous judgment and correction, all right, giving them that authority until he left, man. All right, to show you his way, man. All right, to show you what the righteous way. But our people, they hate knowledge, man. When you read Proverbs 15, man, they tell you that what he that hated reproof shall basically die, man. But they hate reproof. They abhor us. All right, just like they abhor the Lord. It said that what, they abhor him that speaketh uprightly and rebuketh in the gates. The Lord set us out in the gates, man. All right. It says, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. We were commanded to what? To watch, man. It says, watch ye therefore. You see, watch, pay attention. When you look at the word watch, let me see. It should, I'm gonna read some more alert. It says, warn someone of danger, threat, or problem, typically with the intentions of having it avoided or dealt with. You see, that's being alert. You see, warning someone of the danger and the threats. But let's see what watch means. Because the only way that you can give that warning is if you're watching. Oh, Slocky. Hold on, I gotta type the definition. All right, watch basically means to look at or observe attentively. Been having your attention on something, man. We have to pay attention to what's going on. It's a lot going on, but we have to pay attention. You look on YouTube, and it's all brothers talking about. So I got a big ass cat mouth. I hope nobody come outside. I ain't worrying about them. All right. It says, look at or observe attentively over a period of time. See, over a period of time. You see, we're just reading about what, no man know at the time or the hour when the Lord is coming. So over a period of time, we must be what? Looking, being, that's a straight. All right, looking or being what? Observant. Having what? Being attentively. All right. It says, exercise care, being what? Cautious, We read about caution. We seen this word. It says, and restraint about, man. It says, let me see. Typically strap. Well, that was really, it was talking, we start talking about like a Rolex after that. But basically what? Looking at our, to observing attentively the times that we're in, the things that you're seeing, man. That's the lot and the point of being what called what? A prophet, man. All right. It says, because what prophet and prophecy basically means to something to speak before something happens, man. So you have to let it know beforehand. We're giving that warning. So that's why the Lord said that what if I have not came, what he say, if I had not came, then they would have had what an excuse. But since I have told them, you've known, there remain in no remission for sins, man. You see, because what? They know. That's why when the Lord makes his return, no one is going to have an excuse. It's going to be nothing that you can say to get you out of the jam that you're going to be in with Yahweh outside. That's why I said that these plagues slack not, and that they shall see peace, and it shall be none, man. There won't be no peace. They're going to look to see how can they get out of the troubles that the Lord is going to put before them, but he's not going to take it off of them, man. All right, because what he sent out his prophets, he told you what you needed. He was giving out the warning. You see, this is warning from the Lord. The Lord said, what? Give them warning from me, man. You see, we're letting you know what is coming to the land, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shah. Like I said, this book gives us the game plan. This gives us the upper hand. This gives us everything that we need to know. It gives us our history, who we are, our mission, and it lets you know the game plan of the wicked, man. You see, so, and I know Edom be surprised as hell when the men of the Lord basically speaking their game plan, man. Because what? You can't hide these things from Yahweh Shah, man. You see, it says, verse 35, it says, watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh. You see, so we must watch and be alert and attentive, because what? We don't know when he's coming. You see, least ye be settled on your lease and slack, man, and being a sluggard. You see, then what the scripture say, what that is, let me see, Salakia. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see. I know. Let me see, kind. All right, I'm gonna read it again so it can make sense. All right, it says, watch ye therefore, for ye know not, you don't know when what the master of the house cometh. All right, so you must watch and be what? Prepared, because the Lord is coming for those who are ready. If you're not ready, you gonna be partakers with the world, man. All right, so this is Luke 12, and I'm gonna start at 45. It says, but and if that servant, it said, I'm gonna read Salakia. I'm gonna read 43. It says, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find doing. You see, doing. We have to be occupied in prophecy. We have to be working now, man. All right. No matter what, how hard the winds is blowing, we have to continue to work, man. You see, and being alert of the things that is going on. All right. It says, give his servants whom, oh, Slakia. Yeah. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he had. That is going to be the reward, all right, for those who diligently seek the Lord. That's what the scriptures say. It says, but, and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, because what? He gave heed to those seducing spirits. You see, we read that. All right. It said, delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maids, and and to eat and drink and to be drunken, because we were commanded to what? Basically be sober. He's drunken and giving it to the affairs of the world, man, and the affairs of the life. We read that in what? 1 Timothy 4, man. 1 Timothy 4 and 1. All right. All right. It says, and be drunken. All right. So if you're drunken, you're not able to be alert. You got to think about it. When you're drunk, you're not alert. You all dizzy and wobbly bobbly. You don't know what's going on around you. You know, you acting out of emotion. You know, that's the trace of being what of drunkenness and wine, man. You see, it says, the Lord of that servant will come in the day when he knoweth not for him, when he looketh not for him. See, he was drunken. He not looking. He not paying attention. He's not alert, man. You see, it says he looking not for him. It says, and at an hour when he is not aware. You see, it says, and will cut him in sunder and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers, man. You see, because he led these seducing spirits. He said, well, my Lord delayeth his coming. He got faint-hearted, man. That's why the scriptures say what? Those that would become faint-hearted, who shall be your defense in those times to come, man? It says, verse 47, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, he not even ready. You see, you knew your Lord's will and prepared not yourself. It says, neither did according to his will, and was what? Was supposed to be watching, supposed to be sounding that trumpet, sounding that alarm. You know, that's why I said, blessed is that servant that is found doing, man. He's watching, he's alert, he's aware. All right. It says, verse 48 says, but he that, no. Yeah. It says, but he that knew not, Salaki, 47, it says, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. That's what he's going to receive, man. All right. It says, but he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. Whatever. The point was in 47 up to 43, man. You see, you got to be alert, aware, doing your job, man. Because if you're not, you're going to be caught off in the hellfire that is to come, man. All right. Now back at Mark 13, it says 35. It says, "Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house is coming." We gotta watch because we don't know when he's coming. We gotta watch and proclaim the things that he show us and give us, man, through the Spirit of Yahweh, which we have been doing. It says, "Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house coming, at even or at midnight." You don't know what time of day he coming. You don't know when he coming. That's the point of a thief, a robber. You don't know. People don't know when he's coming, man. All right. It says, or at the cock crowing. It says, or in the morning, least coming suddenly, he find you sleeping. You see, you don't want to get caught lacking. You don't want to get caught sleeping. You want to be prepared. The Lord is coming for those who are ready. All right. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. What he's telling you is basically what? Do your job. Don't slack. Hasten in the coming of the Lord. You got to hasten in the coming. You got to make haste to do the will of Yahweh Shai. You gotta act quickly, man. All right. And basically what? Pay attention. So matter of fact, let me get this. We're gonna go to Matthew. We're gonna go to chapter 24 because we're gonna read like we're gonna read 42. I'm gonna read 40. I'm sorry, 42. All right. It says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. All right. You don't know the hour that he's gonna come, which we just read. It says, but know this. This is what you should know. It says, but if the goodman of the house had known and what watch the thief will come, you see, because like guess what? If we knew the time that the Lord would come, it'll give 2/3 and wicked ass niggas. They'll do all wickedness that they can up to Thursday. The Lord coming Saturday. They gonna do all the bullshit they can do Thursday and repent. You see? So this is the beauty of the element of surprise. You don't know when he's coming. So that means you gotta be on your shit at all times. You see, you gotta be on it, man. All right. It says, thief will come, he will be what? Shalakia. He would have watched. All right. So if that man knew that thief was coming, he'll watch for him. You see? But the Lord wants you, that's the whole point of faith. The Lord wants you to watch, man. All right. It says, and will not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore, be ye also ready. So we have to be prepared. We have to be ready, man. All right. It says, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man come. It's gonna be like we say, people gonna get caught with their pants down. It's gonna be the time when they're not expecting him to come, man. All right. Like going into that climbing up that way, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be things that come before you and try and knock you off your rocker and knock you off. But we're climbing this mountain. You got to climb, man. All right. Don't let these things come in and basically overtake you, knock you away. That's the whole point of watching, being vigilant, being aware of everything around you. You see, you got to be aware of these things. All right. It says, who then is a faithful and wise servant, who is the Lord hath made rule over his household to give them meat in due season? Blessed the servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, he find doing. Man, that's a precept. It's saying the same thing. That servant whom when his Lord cometh, he find him working, man. All right. But going back to this, I had got watch. It says, look at or observe attentively over a period of time. Exercise care, caution, and restraint about, man. You see? Ties all into what the saying, man, that we was going into the saying. It says the wind blows the hardest. So it's the fire is gonna get turned up. You see? The wind it blows it's hardest the closer you get to the mountaintop. So the closer we get, all right, to that mountaintop, achieving what we're trying to achieve through the spirit power of Yahweh Shah, man. We're trying to get the hell out of here. So the closer every day we wake up, is the closer we get to the kingdom, man. The closer we get to this place being underfoot, man. All right. So it's going to get harder every day by day. Things are going to get harder. It's going to be different things that come, man. All right. When Jacob's trouble hit, that's going to be a rough and hard time, man. But we still must watch, be vigilant, be circumspect of the things, man. That's why I would say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time. Get the work in now and take things through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah that you can intake now, so that you have it in the times to come, man. You see, because wisdom is going to be a defender, man. The scripture tell you that wisdom is a defense, man. You see, it says that doesn't mean quit. That don't mean give up, man. You catch yourself in certain situations in the time to come. Do it mean quit? No, we must maintain and continue trusting Yahweh Shah, because we know for these things are going to come. The scriptures tell you. I'm gonna get it right here. We know that it's gonna get hard, so we're expecting it to get hard. So we're preparing for it. The Lord is preparing us for it, man. You see, like I did, like the distraction video, I went into the sensei was teaching him, all right, basically how to be alert and to use, because he was blind, he couldn't see. So all he could do was use his ears and his senses, man. All right. That goes to his awareness. His awareness had to be high. So our awareness has to be high at any given moment, at any time. Anything can kick off. Anything can happen, man. All right. So this, let me see. This is 1 Thessalonians 3 and verse 3. It says that no man should be moved by these afflictions for yourself. So you shouldn't be moved by the winds that the hard winds that are being blown, man. It shouldn't move you. All right. Because you prepared for it. You knew it was coming. All right. It says that no man should be moved by these afflictions, for yourselves know that ye are appointed thereunto. We know that we're appointed to affliction. We know that we're appointed to hardship, because it's all to mold us and make us, man. All right. So that we can be brought forth as that gold that Yahweh Shah speaks of, man. All right. Refining us. The scriptures say the outward man perish. This everything on the outer appearance is perish, but the inward man is renewed day by day, man. Every day you're renewed, man, through the spirit, man. All right. So we're strengthening our spiritual in these times, so that when the hard times come and this, when the higher you get, like I say, the higher you get. So it's levels to it, man. All right. We're at a certain level right now. When Jacob's trouble hit, that's going to be a whole nother level, man. You see? Those men that are going to be beheaded that the scripture speak about, that's going to be a higher level, man. All right. And when you get past these levels, you at the mountaintop. All right. Before you know it, we're going to be in the kingdom, man. You see? But we still have levels to get through, man. So we have to get through these levels, man. All right. It says, it said, ye know that you're appointed thereunto. You know that the higher you get, because the scriptures tell you that every man have his portion of fate, and that through much wisdom is much grief. Through much wisdom, when they say much grief, the more you know, the harder the test goes. So the more it's levels to it, man, like we're going into, man. It says, just that a quick example, it says, know that ye are appointed thereunto. Verily, when we were with you, we told you before that we should suffer tribulation, even as it came to pass, and ye know. So it was told to us that we're going to suffer persecution and tribulation, man. You see, for Yahweh Shem Shah's namesake. All right. But it's all to make us to it. How can the Lord is what building us up to basically be what kings and rulers, man. All right. You have things in you that the Lord got to get out of you. You see? So what a time to be in His truth. What a time to basically be what alive, man. I like that saying. What a time to be alive, man. It's a beautiful time, man. And we're living in these times, and we're watching through these times, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We're watching these times, man. And the Lord is with us through all of this. You see? But by us knowing that these things are going to come, to weather, we got to weather the storm. Like that song, that Can You Stand the Rain? Can you stand the rain, man? When different weathers and different things come, you gotta ride through the storm and tuck your chin, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me see. This is let me see. All right, this is Isaiah 50 and verse 4. It says, the Lord power hath given me the tongue of the learned. You see, because what we were speaking about when it said in 2 Ezra 15, speak down the ears of my people, the words of prophecy that I will put in your mouth. So he gave us what? The tongue of learn. All right, that I should know how to speak a word in season to him that is weary. He waketh morning by morning. He waketh mine ear to hear as the learned. All right. It says, the Lord power hath opened my ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away my back. All right. Neither turned away back. Basically went it back into the world. Man, that cat keep getting on my trash can. All right. It's a 6. It says, I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that pluck off the hair. I hid not my face from shame and spitting. All right. It says, for the Lord power will help me, therefore shall I not be confounded. You see, so all throughout us climbing up this mountain, the Lord is going to help us. The Lord is going to what? Cause us to continue to go. All right. Give us that what? That boost, because the scriptures speak about us basically being increased. It says, for the Lord power will help me, therefore shall I not be confounded. All right. Therefore have I set my face like a flint. You see, it's what we have to do. Set your face like a flint. And a flint goes to basically what? A hard rock. So these winds are blowing. You got to set your face like a flint. Be stern. Gird up the loins of your mind and be prepared to weather the storm. All right. It says, set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be ashamed, man. Set your face like a flint and what? Endure these times, man. It said that what? The wind blows as hardest. It said the closer you get to the mountaintop, that doesn't mean quit. But what it means you need to add more layers, man. All right. So what we should be doing now? Adding more layers, because we know that shit, the wind is about to start blowing. It's about to get hotter. It's about to get cold. I mean, all right. It's finna get, the winds are finna get stronger. So you add more layers to what your spiritual, man. All right. You put on more coats. You put on what? We put on Yahweh Shem Shahweh, man. What the scriptures tell you. All right. We must. We have to. All right. Because if you don't, shit, you'll be overtaken, man. All right. You'll let it get to you. All right. Let me see. Let me see what I'm looking for. Salakia, hold on. Don't. Let me see. All right. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked. You see, those winds is what? Those fiery darts, tied into those fiery darts in hardness, man. These things that are going to come before you, man. All right. It says you must take on what? The shield of faith. That's adding layers to that's protecting you. All right. So we must work now. So we're adding these layers now, man. All right, because what? We got to keep going. We don't plan in intent on turning turning backwards or stopping, man. All right. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherein ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation, putting on them layers, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, man. You see, because what? This is going to be a defense. This is our defense, man. All right. It says, praying always with all prayer and supplication, and the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perverseness. See, we see this word watch again. All right, and supplications for all saints, man. But we see the point is what? Redeeming the time and putting on the layers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that redeeming the time. This is Ephesians 5, and let me read. Let me see. 5:16. Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. This is what we must be doing, redeeming the time, making useful of the time that we have, because what? The days are evil. It's going to get, the winds are going to blow even harder, man. But you got to add layers, man. You got to add what you need to add on to you now, and take what you need to take now, so that what? You can weather the storm, man. It's like you know it's finna rain outside. You know it's raining. You don't take an umbrella. You know, the Lord is coming for those who are ready to be what the scripture say, what make us soldiers. All right, we got to be prepared and ready for the war, man. You see, when you put on the helmet, the shield, taking the sword, this is war. This is war like material. This is war like what's the word I want to use? Warlike instruments. I'm gonna say instruments, man. All right. It says, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore, be ye not unwise. Don't be stupid and not prepare yourself. All right, through the Spirit, man. It says, but understanding that the will of the Lord is. So we got to understand the will of Yahbashim Yahushua, man. We understand it. All right. So that's how we're able to set our face like a flint and basically never quit, man. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna get real quick. I'm gonna get this word. I'm gonna probably get diligent. I'm gonna get diligent real quick. All right. But I'm gonna read this first. This is Hebrews 11 and verse 6. It says, but without faith, all right, faith is what's going to allow you to continue to walk, continue to put these layers on. But without faith, it's impossible to please him. You're showing faith when you put these things on and you like, oh yeah, this coming. Okay, well, let me put on Yahbashim Yahushai. Let me prepare myself so I can continue to walk for the Lord, man. Let me continue to climb this mountain. You have faith if you say that I'm gonna continue to climb this mountain, man. That's faith, because a lot of Jake, they turn around, man. A lot of people pull their hand off and say, oh, that's too steep, that's too high, man. I can't do that. You know, you see, it says, for he that Salakia, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. So you must believe before anything, and that goes to what? Faith. All right, and that he is a rewarder. It's a reward when you reach that mountaintop. All right. It said that he's a rewarder of him that diligently seek him, man. That goes to what? Diligent. Diligent is having or showing care or conspicuousness in one's work or duty. When you go into conspicuousness, it basically means, let me get it. I'm going to get it. Salakia, hold on. I'm about to get conspicuousness. All right. It basically means, come on, don't slow me down. It says the quality of wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. So what you want to do it and design to please Yahbashim Yahushua and do it well and thoroughly, because you understand. We just read, redeem the time, for you understand the will of the Lord. You understand your duty. So that's what's going to cause you to continue straight forward, man, and climb that mountain. You know that, man. I got to get to the top of this mountain, man. You see? So that it don't mean quit, man. It's going to get hard, you know? So with it getting harder, you should basically prepare yourself for what? Harder times to come. All right? Through the Spirit. This is what we're doing now through the Spirit of Yahbashim Yahushua, man. All right? So I'm going to read it again. It says, the wind blows. This is what you remember. The wind blows the hardest the closer you get to the mountaintop. So just know, while this shit is getting harder and harder day by day, and shit is blowing up, it's just telling you and letting it be known that, well, we're getting closer and closer. We're getting closer and closer every day. It says that doesn't mean quit. It doesn't mean you quit, because what quitting and falling back wasn't a attribute that was given to the men of the Lord, because Yahweh Shah didn't portray, the Lord didn't put that off, a quit like mentality. All right, with all the things that the Lord went through, it said that the Lord was in great agony and all of these things. He didn't quit. All right, it says it just means you need to add more layers, man. You got to add these layers. That's why Yahweh Shah told us to what? Pray, man. All right, continue to add these layers and trust in Yahweh Shah and weather the storm and climb these mountains, man. So with that, I hope that this was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kwakadash, Natham Mashnaka, Bala Haskom Shasharala, and Wa Shalom, Wabla Bakiyah Shasharala. Till next time, Shalom.